Hey there, moms and dads. My name is Stu Stein, and along with Lisa Kalish and Matt Russell, I am one of the teachers that runs the Belmore Merrick Broadcasting Program, BMB, if you will, here at Mepham High School. And this is our parent information video. And I have to start off, I have to apologize to you. We had this whole thing planned. We were going to bring in some special effects and some awesome lighting, and we had some dancers, and you name it. We had the whole thing planned. And unfortunately, our shoot got rescheduled because of, well, 2020. So instead, I'm just going to talk to you for a few minutes and tell you about all the amazing things that BMB has to offer your kids. So what is BMB? BMB, the broadcasting program here, is a combination of multiple elements. You see, when we were kids, I'm probably the same generation as most of you guys, when we were growing up, we needed to learn how to write and we needed to learn how to speak. And that was broadcasting. Could you communicate ideas in writing? Could you communicate ideas speaking? Well, broadcasting, the world of 2020 and beyond, is multidimensional. It's multi-platforms. You've got to be able to communicate 6 different ways and then Sunday. And that's why broadcasting is such an imperative class for your kids to be taking. Yeah, it's really cool to be sitting where I am right now on the set of our Around Campus show. It's our weekly interview show that's part of the BMB Morning Announcements. And it's a lot of fun to be the kid who's doing the talking and right to camera and, hey, everyone look at me. But more important is the kid who's behind the camera, the kid who can cut things together, the kid who can work in the control room, which is over that way, where they get the opportunity to work as a technical director, to work as part of a team. Because in 2020, communication is not just one-to-one, written or spoken. Communication is uses every one of the tools that we're taught in school. And BMB Broadcasting puts it all together. Our kids learn to speak out loud. Our kids learn to speak visually. Our kids learn to communicate using all the different mediums and modes that they'll need to use in the future. Broadcasting is truly a communications art form. It's more than just an English class. It's more than a social studies class. It's more than a math class or a science class. It combines all the elements that kids are going to need to succeed in the future. What kind of kid should take broadcasting? We want the kid who wants to be part of something. We want the kid who wants to be a storyteller. Whether that kid is telling a story in front of the camera like I am right now, or that kid is behind the camera, that kid is at the editing bay, that kid is in the control room. There are a million different ways to tell a story, and we need all of those storytellers to be part of broadcasting. That digital storytelling, digital communication, that's the kind of kid we're looking for. We're looking for the kid who's good artistically, the kid who likes to create, whether it's by hand or in Photoshop or electronically. We're looking for the kid who is good at English, who likes to write, who likes to read, who likes to express themselves. We're looking for thespians. We're looking for actors. We're looking for kids that are comfortable on camera. We're looking for athletes. We have an extensive sports program at BMB where we cover all of the different athletic events that happen here at Mepham and some that occur across the district. So we need kids that can tell the difference between a second baseman and the center or I should say between center field and center ice. We need all of those different kind of kids. Now, do we need all of those things in one kid? No way. Broadcasting is a team effort. We are a family in this room, and we need kids that bring all sorts of different talents and walks of life into this room, into our studios. Just like any news studio, any news organization, they have their sports reporters, they have their weather reporters, they have their foreign correspondents, they have their behind-the-scenes technical crew. That's us. We need kids that will bring together every different element that you see on television and the ones that you don't get to see. Well, that's broadcasting. Listen, if your kid has a desire to become a part of something, to become a storyteller, to let the world know what they see, if they want to be a part of this, we will find a spot for them as part of our program. Now, it's important you understand something. Broadcasting is not just a typical 1 period a day kind of thing. No, no, no. It's a 4-year program. Kids start off in BC1, which is our basic intro, nuts and bolts. This is broadcasting, this is a camera, this is how you edit video. They go on to 10th grade, which is our broadcast journalism class. They learned how to tell stories, how to become digital storytellers, how to create news packages. While they're taking BC2, they're also taking a hybrid class that I call it BCA and BCV, BC audio and BC visuals. It's taught by a combination of music teachers and art teachers, and they're teaching them the different elements that are fused together to create video, the audio and the visual. BC3 is our advanced digital storytelling class, where the kids take what they learned in BC2 and they just take it to the next level, telling bigger and better stories. In BC4, that's our production class. That's the class where the kids learn to take these stories and put them into the wrappers to create our shows, whether it's our morning announcements, our midweek update, our student-produced sports talk, our Talking Cookies, which is our cultural arts performance show, whether it's one of our live productions, a sporting event, a play, the musical, a concert. That stuff is all run by our students. Our goal here, the way we do things in broadcasting, is very simple. It's I do, we do, you do. We want the kids taking ownership as soon as possible. So we show them how to do it. That's the I do. Then we do it together. We work collaboratively to build skills. And then by the end of the process, the kids are flying on their own. Our shows are student produced. It took us a little while to get there, but we have a senior producer, senior being a 12th grader, not senior someone like my age, a senior producer attached to each one of our shows, and they're responsible for what ends up on air. So if you tune in to the BMB YouTube channel, everything that you see on that YouTube channel is produced by kids that lit the path that your kids are going to follow. All they need to do is apply to the BMB broadcasting program, and they get to join us here, room 204, the Belmore Merrick Broadcasting Studios here at Mepham High School. So if you have questions, let us know. Get your kids to fill out that application, and we will see you all on the broadcasting YouTube channel. And now here's a little more information from our chairperson, Ms. Donnelly.
Hi, my name is Mary Donnelly. I'm the District English Chairperson at Mepham High School, and I'm one of the administrative coordinators of the Belmore Merrick Broadcasting Program. Here's some additional important information for parents and guardians.
I'd like to provide a curricular overview of the program by sharing some information about BMB's courses by grade level, by explaining how your child can receive college credit for some of these courses, and by suggesting some additional courses that students can take to pursue pathways related to their personal interests. Students will take broadcast communications courses each year of high school, beginning with BC1 in their freshman year or in whichever year they enroll in the program. By the time students enter 12th grade, they will have experienced instruction directly connected to broadcast technology, digital music production, elements of graphic design, and the basics of journalism and media literacy. Some of our courses and many electives offer opportunities for college credit. Students may earn up to 9 credits in conjunction with Long Island University's High School Scholars Program. To learn more, you can reach out to LIU directly, on the web, or by calling the telephone number provided here. As students progress through high school and satisfy credit requirements for their core subjects, their schedules may open up a bit more for them to select elective courses of interest. Regardless of whether or not BMB students enjoy appearing in front of the camera or working behind the scenes, a number of elective courses offered through our art, business, and English programs will help them develop and refine the skills they need should they choose to pursue a broadcasting-related course of study in college. BMB students are also encouraged to consider applying for Mepham's Senior Experience. This humanities course satisfies credit requirements for both English and social studies, and it provides students with an opportunity to explore career interests by participating in out-of-school internships or activities based on their individual interests.
We know that not all of our students are going to pursue careers in broadcast journalism or broadcast-related fields. However, the skills that they will learn in the program will help them no matter what career pathway they choose.
Any student interested in applying for broadcasting must complete an application and participate in an interview with the BMB recruitment team. The application process for BMB is very similar to the other specialty programs in the district. In order for us to meet district-wide master scheduling deadlines, we will not accept student applications after the January 8th deadline. Visit our website, www.belmore-merrickbroadcasting.weebly.com, to access the application link. After we've had time to review all student applications, we will contact you to schedule your child's interview in late January. The interviews are typically held in our studio, but we will likely host them virtually this year to ensure everyone's safety during the COVID-19 pandemic. And finally, all applicants will receive a letter from us in mid-February informing them if they have been accepted to the program or not. We regret that we are not able to offer enrollment to all students who apply for various reasons. We do have criteria to follow when selecting each cohort of students. One is a significant programmatic consideration, which is where we must consider the number of applicants in conjunction with class size limitations. We also look at each applicant carefully to determine to what extent the program is a good fit for them based on their academic goals, extracurricular interests, work ethic, and personality. Parents should also note that we do expect students to log a minimum of 25 hours per marking period outside of class working on BMB filming projects. The ideal candidate would be willing to commit to the demands of the program and manage his or her time well if they play sports or participate in other extracurricular activities. Any student who accepts their invitation to enroll in the broadcasting program is asked to commit to the program for all 4 years of high school. Students zoned for schools other than Mepham High School will need to return to their home schools if they withdraw from the program.
That ought to do it from my end. Please feel free to reach out to me using my contact information here if you have any questions or concerns about broadcasting.